Yes, good afternoon. Could you put me through to the Chief Executive's office, please?
Yes, can I ask who's calling?
Yes, my name is Mr. Summers.
Will the Chief Executive know what it's in connection with?
Yes, he will.
Right, okay, just bear with me a moment. It's just that we have to announce the call, you say. Just hold on a moment, please. Chief Executive's office?
Is that the Chief Executive's office?
It is, yes.
Good afternoon. It's Mr. Summers here. Quite a while ago, myself and the Chief Executive had some meetings discussing the so-called historic child abuse. Now, in recent times, he's been made aware of events that happened at a hospital called Aston Hall in Derby. Now, the Chief Executive was also made aware of what I informed him, that Aston Hall was an annex to Risley Hall back in the 60s. Now, atrocities happened at Aston Hall, and children were drugged and abused there. Now, the Chief Executive is fully aware of that. Now, I'm now in possession of documentary proof that this happened, and we're aware that the Chief Executive is aware of all this. Can we set up a meeting so that we can highlight this?
Wow. Have you got a single point of contact within the council?
No, I don't actually. The thing is, I rejected all your claims when I went in front of Judge Godsmark, and I'm allowed to freely contact any person on legitimate business, and this is legitimate business, exposing more paedophilia and the drugging and abusing and raping of children. So this is a legitimate call. I am not in no way being abusive. What I'm trying to do is set up an appointment to meet with the Chief Executive in order to discuss this matter, and maybe make your press office put out a public statement.
Right, well, I need to make some inquiries about setting up the meeting, so can I call you back?
You certainly can, Sharon.
What number are you on?
Well,
I didn't know it was me.
Don't worry. You see, my memory is crystal clear about everything that ever happened to me, everything that I witnessed. I never forget a face, and I never forget a voice. But
are you on the number that you're calling from?
I am indeed.
All right, okay. I'll call you back if that's okay.
But do you have any comments to make?
I don't know. No, I have no comments
So when would you expect him to call me back?
Well, it won't be Ian calling you back. It will either be me or one of my colleagues.
Okay, could you give me an approximate time?
I can't, because Ian's not actually even in the office today, Mr. Summers.
Okay, well, as you can appreciate, this is a very serious matter.
If I don't put the phone down to you, I'm going to speak to some of my colleagues.
Yeah, well, it does go beyond the abuse of children. When kids are used for experiments. So I hope you take it a lot more serious than what you have to with everything else that I brought forward. But please be noting that this is quite a sincere call. I'm in no way abusive. And basically, I just want the truth and the public to know the truth.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sharon. Have a nice day.
Welcome. Okay, and you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
That's recording.
Welcome to Nottingham City Council. Hello.
Hello.
Diana speaking.
Is that Sharon?
Hello, it's Emma. How do you say?
What is have your say?
Have your say? It's the council's say compliments and comments to?
Well, I asked to go through to the Chief Executive's extension, so I believe that my civil and my human rights are now being violated by having my call transferred there. I wanted to talk to the Chief Executive about children that were taken to Aston Hall, where they were drugged, molested, abused and raped. Are you still there?
Hello, I'm just going to pop you through to my colleague Amanda. Okay, I'm just going to pop you through.
Why isn't my call being put through to the Chief Executive?
I'm just going to pop you through now to my colleague Amanda.
I think that's how it's...
Hello, Amanda speaking, can I help?
Oh, yeah, do you have a surname, Amanda?
Oh yes, my name, is it Mr. Summers?
Oh, I don't have a problem identifying who I am. Can you identify yourself?
My name is Amanda Wright. I'm the new customer experience lead.
A customer experience lead. Well, maybe as a customer, right, you'd like to transfer me back to the Chief Executive's office, because I made a telephone call yesterday trying to set up a meeting because he's aware of all the children that were molested, abused and raped in children's homes, and new revelations including evidential documents have come into my hands. Well, that's for me to discuss with the Chief Executive, but it's looking like that you, Amanda, are a party to violating my civil and my human rights. So it looks like I might have to go back to Judge Godsmark, you see, because where you're playing this game where you pass me to a single point of contact, this was thrown out last year under a mutual agreement. Now, if you want to be party to this, that's fine. Other than that, please transfer my call to Sharon, the PA, to the Chief Executive.
Well, I'm not going to be able to do that at the moment, but when you say you're arranging a meeting, so it's that you want to discuss some new documentation?
I want to do more than discuss it with him, because my full intent is to put it out to the full media. But what I'd like to do, because there's no hostility now that everything's out in the open, I'd like to do a joint press release with the Chief Executive.
Oh, okay. Because I just want to, because what I will be able to do, I won't be able to put you through, but I'll happily.
Why not? Excuse me. Why not? Why won't you put me through?
Oh, because the process is I'm going to.
Are you making this up as you go along? Are you making this up as you go along?
I mean, I'm obviously new to the organisation, but what I think the best thing to do is if I take full details of what you'd kind of like to discuss with them, and then contact the Chief Executive.
No, it's
I mean, how much time are you thinking that you would need?
He knows how much time we need, because we've been over some of this before. So I think basically we might as well just take it to the media and expose you for what you are, and then I'll be in touch with Judge Godsmark and see where we go from there, because you're clearly in violation of an agreement made by your legal team and myself in front of Judge Godsmark last year. So if you wish to be... Maybe you want to go and ask your legal department over their fake, bogus injunction.
So you just so I'll be clear that the reason why you want the meeting. So you've come across some new documents, and are they new documents other than sort of the things that you've already spoken to them about?
Listen, I don't have to explain anything to you, right? All you are is an office worker, right? This goes to the top, just the same as it went to the top with my rapist, your former director of social services. So I need to take it to the upper echelons, right? Where all this stuff has been covered up for years. Transfer me through to Sharon, the Chief Executive Secretary.
Right. Right, I'm not going to be able to do that right now.
I'm going to add your name to the criminal
Do you want
case.
your telephone number with me?
Well,
For you.
Sharon's got that. Could you give me your name once again, please?
Certainly. My name's Amanda. Amanda.
And your surname?
Right. W-R-I-G-H-T.
The criminal case.
Yeah, well, you might find yourself involved in a criminal case. So I think we best terminate this call now. And all I can say is have a most wonderful day, because I will. Bye bye.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Amber.
Debt Free TV, in association with GetOutOfDebtFree.org.